Hey guys, good evening. We're here with a night stream, gonna play more Poxmakers for Nurgle. We're 31 turns in. Just got home from the cinema. Watched the new Doctor Strange movie. Was a fun one. 8 out of 10 for me. I was a little bit worried by the early reviews, but I know what it is, but without can talk about it without going into spoilers. I don't think a movie can be bad with Doctor Strange. Yoo-hoo! Just the actor just brings a lot. Okay, what do we have here? Yes, World War Demon Edition.
Never.
Where the hell do you get all these zombies? Like, this is one of the issues with the vampire counts. The fact the AI can recruit zombies, it cripples the vampire counts. Zombies should not be a recruitable unit. It should be probably a summonable unit or some kind of mechanic around it. The fact the AI can put zombies in the army, it cripples them. It always has since day one of Warhammer. So being demons of chaos means we are devouring everybody. What joy! And we are having lots of enemies. At least we're managing to work with other demons. Everybody is like, you know, player bad, let's try to attack him. But as a demon faction, you also out to war with all of Order, vampires, greenskins, some other factions. Well, that tier 5 building, they should be stable. That's what we need this campaign. Zinch harassing us while we're doing everything else. There is no difficulty here. This is just all arbitrary nonsense. All arbitrary nonsense. You could manipulate it sometimes, but nothing you can do about Out of Wars.
The rotting Poxmaker.
Got Serena in range here. We're currently in between rifts. This is the end of the second round. End of the second round of rifts. We're all around the place. Got 6 armies right now. I'm beelining for Erengrad. Beelining for Erengrad. Why does the Zinch don't like us? Strategic threat and aversion. We can't go to war with these factions. These factions need to be on our side. Just what we need. Pain in the ass harassing us as well. What are we gonna do about this?
Your reality is ours to weave, and yours to endure.
I love how he's considering us the main threat while he's at war with Grand Cathay. How can you consider somebody much more powerful than you main threat if you're friendly with them while you're losing to a third party? That is I almost want to say a paradox here. Of course, you can always find a, you know, an angle to explain this, but that's just called white knighting in a failed system. How are they not at war with all these factions? It's like, what the hell? So, we have rules being demons, we have rules being player. While the AI is not playing with the same rules. And then, of course, there is the rules of diplomacy as well, which is currently at 35 friendly. How the hell does this guy is not at the Ice Court? Okay, rules of diplomacy. Let's teach them how this game is supposed to work, since the devs can't teach them.
This is accepted.
Yeah, they'll at least respect one of the rules. And look at this! All of a sudden, poof! Everything works. This is some serious arbitrary shit, man. Look at this. Rules of the demons, rules of the players, and rules of the diplomacy. We have just fixed the rules of the demons. And everything is working again. Before the RNG backfired and made this faction and their other Zinj faction hostile to us, taking from us every 7th to 10th turn, on top of everything that is happening at the same time. And what is this? Look at this, look at this. Look at who's their main threat now. The game all of a sudden works again. You just need to give it a little nudge. Now shit makes sense again. We fixed the game. With just one button. 700 shekels, huh? Everything is fixed. Just gotta understand this bullshit system a bit. Because the system is just rigged against the player.
Master, here. Stay a while. You have a delectable part to play in my little pantomime. We have a pact. Soup, change the world. Mold it to your desires.
He's actually telling him what to do. Okay, we fixed diplomacy with the Zinj factions.
The spoilers come.
There's 2 fucking buttons there. Click, click. And all of a sudden the game works again. Why wouldn't that not work in the first place? Why do we see into the realms, but they do not respect the rules of demons? Why the rules exist in the first place? And why am I asking this myself? Because the broken warband exists, and their ally, the Wars of Chaos, which break all diplomacy. This fourth scenario would make way much more sense, and it would be just slightly more enjoyable if they were playing by the rules.
Your will.
This has always been a thing in Warhammer games. You miss one thing in diplomacy, one thing leads to next, and Karakir is inviting Tyrion to war against you, which they never met when you play the Wood Elves. just miss one thing and it causes some chain reaction bullshit. Okay, diplomacy is fixed, and let's go eat some humus. We want these Nurglings to die. I need Q get fatter than he is. Going to harass the garrison here. Good job, good job. This guy's called Ivak, but I'm half the time I'm reading Sujek here. Sujek himself is an agent of demons. We have taken Prague and helped it, and we still hold Kislev. We're using our vast wealth to cause pressure on the enemy, so they don't cause pressure on us. We're most likely going to have to go to war with the Legion of Chaos, I feel. Valiant defeat, high casualties. She has 0 battle skills. She has Korn's weapon. It's the one with the cannot move ability. Very nice having great swords in a situation like this. And Sargar can tank pretty well, but they can't do damage like the great swords can. I honestly think the CA doesn't understand the problem they created creating this campaign. There's a couple of questionable decisions regarding design of the factions, and the whole campaign here is just causing a host of problems for the AI factions. And I don't think they fully understand it. And this primarily affects the diplomacy, which is already a RNG fest by itself. I'm starting to see why the negative values are so low compared to Warhammer 2. I want a lot of dead Nurglings in this battle. Well, the legendary Lords of Demons minus the half-ass prince are quite terrifying. Even when you face them as the AI. While the Great Demons and Exalted Great Demons are... their power level is not there yet. Especially the Great Demons. Well, no doubt the Grand Pepe will get his... he'll be fixed in the next... when they release the first Lisman rework. I don't know why they made Teclis so goddamn overpowered, while they haven't touched Grand Pepe much. They just basically fixed his trait and that's it. Well, they made Teclis super overpowered and he was overpowered since day one.
The Plague Horde stands together. Unspeakable.
One of these Nurgling's dead.
Yes.
Why do you give this such a strong range attack to this unit? I guess because the rest of the faction kinda lacks range. That is a very impressive range attack.
The Plague Father's decree.
It is kinda limited ammo and they forgot about the battle skills, I guess it's balanced.
They die.
Cultist of the Plague Father. Grandfather embraces me. The putrid blood. The gift of sickness.
I would the fact that sometimes the plague bearers can use that range attack very effectively.
Absolutely. Taliban of Nurgle. Fox, Blade, and us.
I get a point of bloody here.
They will decay.
The perfect plague. Children of Nurgle.
The Plague Lord's servant.
Is Michael J. Polk such a overachiever?
Cut them open! The rot rises. Infestation about.
This garrison is struggling against the Nurglings.
Nurgle's pestilent blue bastard. Plague bearers. Kugas repositioning. Nurgle's command.
What the hell? Have you seen that hell? It's one shot from the Soul Grind and one shot from the Recugut. If they don't adjust that, it's gonna be highly questionable. This is like feels like a superior Siger. Soul Grinders is supposed to be very powerful, right? It's like the we should be like maybe second only to the Great Demon versions. Or second only, I mean it's like third, like the Demon Prince are the second.
To my research.
Can't believe they haven't killed any of the Nurglings. We made Nurglings too tough and having a hard time getting the exit trait.
Infection is inevitable.
All hail! Decay!
One-eyed rotters!
They are worm food! The Earth Father's blessing.
Goes Catherine.
The perfect play. Boom, rockets. I will.
Cleanliness is blasphemy!
The Pox Father. My experiment succeeds.
For the Earth Father! Braces me. Worshipper of disease!
Plague bearers. Spread.
Dominion says this title will thrill all the CA fanboys, Elich. What the fuck talk about? We are the CA fanboys. The other guys are toxic and held for the game. We are the true fans here.
Stomping.
Disease is a boon!
The love of Nergal.
Damn, Michael J. Fox got 82 kills.
Corruption and destruction!
I know, I didn't think he had in him. Lost 5 Nurglings. This move could trigger the new bloody. She has 0 kills. How is that even possible? She casts like 3 or 4 spells. Let's have went after the characters and the wrong demons. $700 damage. She has over 20 skill points in yellow and no kills. Makes no sense to me.
This does not buy Kislev's mercy.
That was a good move here in range. Another poisoner. Wanna battle in an area of attrition. Skeptic. Ice Lord Crusher. Attribute causes terror when fighting against Kislev. Nice. Now we have two terror against Kislev Mukugat. And no bloody points.
The plague, father.
No bloody points. Scroll of leeching. It's a rare item. Don't even have Deadly Blade and Woundmaker, and this guy's performing pretty good. Gotta say, we're way superior to the cultists of Slanesh, the cults of Nurgle.
Nurgle's chosen.
Yeah, the rank 4 units now we get 4 renowned and feared characters. I'm not even talking about replenishment, I'm talking about combat performance.
More plague splitters are you.
Which is a little bit bizarre. What is the Epidemius doing here? The dwarves don't want to fight us.
Do you take me for a wazzock?
They're rotting here, huh?
Why climbing for flu?
2 plagues but no attrition.
Father Nergal. For El Father now.
Okay, we got at least 1 army in the open. Decisive victory, medium casualties. Boy. Medium casualties, massive demon army against outnumbered dwarves. And their units do not function well outnumbered. This is why the units are not that good in the grand scheme of things of dwarves. They're never gonna be good. I guess they have to exist because of multiplayer and tabletop though. Yoo-hoo! Dwarves are really bad against demons, like really bad. I can totally see ways for dwarves to get some magic attacks in the future. Maybe a rune, maybe some new units. But the AI dwarves are horrible against demons. Not as bad as the Vampire Counts though. The Vampire Counts are probably the worst. They're one of the worst factions of the game to fight demons. and generally one of the worst factions in the game. It's been like this for years now.
Absolutely. Gather around, children. We must sing Nurgle's chant before the distraction begins. Great.
Oh my god. You see that shit? Holy shit.
Grandfather Nurgle's favorite. Not my child. Harbinger of rot.
Joyfully I move.
Bring Nurgle's rot. None that infuses me.
Festering foot.
For Nurgle. Maggot King. Go! Blisters, fever, leaping swords. You place. Taliban! Rot. Power. Rot. Fester. Pass.
This unit needs more attack. Stats are pretty good, but as an elite cavalry unit, it's really nothing special. As elite cavalry for Nergal, it's solid.
Good care. Greater demon of Nurgle. Fine.
This unit needs a technology or a spell skill for attack.
Die. Plague. Despair. Decay. Decompose. Lord of maggots. Great. Decay. Growing. Taliban, lurching, rot, agile, moving.
We got him locked, I think. At least this can happen. Oh, maybe they disconnected. Connected. Let's see. Looks like they're still connected. Yeah, disconnect again. Connected.
Grandfather Nurgle's favorite.
Why does animation sometimes get cancelled? I've actually seen this thing deal damage before the attack animation is being completed.
Moving.
So Epidemius had 44 kills. Cultist of Nergal had 43 kills. Teams did fight a lot though. Fighting a Dwarf Lord is no joke. They are expert at tanking, really. Masters at tanking. When Lords get to that point of tankiness, and he's still gonna can spec him down. I'll get full replenishment here.
Total destruction. How splendid.
Not sure they're actually going to come out to see the fight us.
We march for Nurgle.
Army seems like it's too much for them. I did forget the fall. We could have gotten renowned feared for rank 5. Ooh. 5 nouns at feared. I don't know about you guys, but that's some hot shit. Hot shit.
A delightful addition to my arsenal.
We only have access to it because of a personal sycophant and because we've been pushing.
Father Nurgle.
Guys have sacked the Garavan.
It is treason to command me.
Leave alone, or will infect.
Not likely.
How is this garrison still active?
Power than I.
Bring Nurgle's rich.
This looks like a retreat. What does this faction have? 2 settlements, so it doesn't sound like they're gonna help the Confederate Ice Court. Ostland is most of the Northern Empire. It's spread a tough, nasty plague there. Probably spend one to the south as well. Shell. Discipline Heralds are amazing.
Commander.
Let's get a new plague cooked here. We'll use a plague cultist. And what are we gonna send them? Any of this nastiness? 5 more turns, 50% higher chance, huh? I guess it makes sense. Nice spread. We got 15 plus 8 plus some other elements sometimes. And the duration is 8 turns. Spend this plague and hope it will affect armies, enemy armies.
Cultist of the
Oh, look at this! It's another Valmer Cool.
infect all.
Valmer Cool means mortal, right? I need to change my mouse pad. Cunning, Wur, knowledgeable. This all 3 poop, but when it gets 1 to the army. There's already a bug with poison on this thing, and this just makes it worse. Knowledgeable is shit now, and this questionable value.
Cultist of the Fly Lord. It is too far. Embrace despair.
They were all named Warwick? No. No, 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 no. We're talking about the other ones for the with a V, not a W. Oh shit! Isn't this?
Of the plague god.
Our last 5 cultists are all Wulric. This one is disciplined. That's amazing. I want 2 disciplined heroes in the main army.
March for Father.
Fact, what? Kill.
So they retreated when we had a weakened army reinforcing. Huh. And now when we just have a big army, it's crushing defeat. That other army makes bounce power worse, by the way. And they retreated. There's definitely an issue with the RNG, the name generator. Generating same names in a row, or you know, without cooldown to the names repeating. It's kind of bad. That army is just basic stuff. We should not enter the river.
Battlefield with pestilence. Survivors give blade to friends.
Let's get rid of the Lord.
Molder.
So Spirit Leech, Forbidden Rod, Rancid Visitations, and the Smacking. This isn't a bear. A bear. Have some range, so they'll do awesome damage. Can't really chase those, but we can go into their other guys. Those horse archers are really bad. Like very, very poor damage. All the armor and damage. Is this guy still alive? It's not for long. This guy is only fear, not terror. Orders down. Drop a heal here. A little bit. We need 5 units to connect them first. Should connect 5. Has to be a 30-meter chain range for chaining. Sometimes it feels like, you know, 80% of the unit is here, and the head of the unit is here, and they don't chain because apparently the unit is count to be here and not here. Soulbite lowers their armor damage. Oh, the army has no damage. You can't counter, you can't kill Nurglings with regular stuff. They have to have magic or anti-infantry. Or at least somehow grind them down in leadership. This is not the basic army. This guy is high rank, and we have some skill invested. Not like it's a freshly recruited army. But the way we build these extra armies with just Nurglings, it's just for because they're effective. Most importantly, they don't cost us much, and they only struggle against counters. And when we have to deal with 22, 24 enemies, there's plenty of enemies, and there's a lot of, you know, settlement battles, which can be done by very small armies or very cheap armies. We then have to use strong armies to play a whack-a-mole game that will never end. So we need to increase the size of our military, get effective armies, fight more battles per turn. Otherwise, we're never gonna get ahead. Oh yeah, if Finn's got a tier 5 unit, of course they're gonna kill Nurglings.
Brings corruption.
This poisoner is useful here. We kind of could use more plague doctors. Plague doctor is a very good follower. This place needs to replenish, otherwise what's the point? And when we need more military presence, well, welcome aboard. You get a Bruntos Bowel Purge, and you get a bunch of Nurglings. Click, 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 click. There you go, you're a general.
Father Nergal.
We have what, 7 armies, so we can afford 7 armies. I need to get this guy to renown and feared so we get some serious bonus. We're getting very close to rank 7 units on recruit.
It would please
This looks like a retreat. The rebels are gonna be vampires here, which is hilarious. It looks like it's gonna be vampires.
Nurgle's beloved.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Father's here.
Shit. What the hell?
Time to die. Die. Faster.
Love it when they can retreat and we have army in front of them and behind them. This is a situation where they should not be allowed to retreat. There's an army blocking your path, you should not be allowed to retreat.
The Fly Master.
This guy is just buying us some time here because we have enemies here as well. There's some vampires in the mountains. This little pinnacle is the target here.
Test me at your peril.
This army needs a new plague. Give me the Nergal Throat. Very effective on the Nurgling's armies. Okay, what do we have here? Upgrade this for income. Pillar of Skulls. This is placed here. We're at war with these people here. These people, demons here. To complete Plane of Illusions and Plane of Bone. Our armies are armies that are guarding the realm against the rifts and stuff like this. Don't have nothing to do. And these guys don't like us, so time for them to die, so we can get more lands. We do have one good army at home. So what are we gonna get here? We have a good unit generation right now. I think we need the more capital slots for more plague drones. One is like none, I mean like at least two if we're gonna go use those units. It looks like another plague bearer building fits here. Plague bearer building, and we're gonna keep the growth for now. Wanna get lots of plague bearers or more plague bearers, exalt plague bearers, or a faster soul grinder, or you know, if you're into toads. We can combo it with this building here. This will lower the cycle time even further. But this building is not worth building, in my opinion, until the growth, until you don't have any value more from growth. Once the growth is capped, once you cannot really get this thing higher, then you target more of these cycles for more quality units. Hey, Scotty. Yeah. I've been outside, monk ass. Getting a couple more soul grinders soon. Should infect this place with the big growth plague. This is a crazy one, really, if you ask me. It has a plus 50 growth on the bonus, and then another 25 growth, and the whole province can get it. So if you want to grow something ahead, this is the one. Immediately go to 300 growth, and it's without a capital. It's gonna be our first tier 5. We have plenty of income here. Kislevites have paid for it. There's some greenskins that are beelining for us for some reason. Don't these factions have any other enemies? Why are they coming here? And look, I was right. Legion of Chaos have to do souls. Kastaltin doesn't have to. Kastaltin has OP Kislev AI bonus. And Legion of Chaos is gonna lose because they're doing souls and Kastaltin is just doing him. Ignoring the souls. It's a terrible imbalance in the game regarding that.
Eternal taster.
This is not looking so hot here, huh? What the fuck is this, man?
Place yourself before me, and I shall consider your needs.
Let's fix the situation here.
A sense you shall.
Print.
I must taste flesh.
Get minus 38 because we have 3 with Exiles of Corn now. He doesn't have a wars against Kislev for some reason. So he might go hostile on us. Growth and defense 1. Let's get 1 plague reader now. What is this guy? This guy's dead. Is this guy dead? Yes, he's dead. We need a plague reading of Nurgle. We might have Zoishin in range. I'm going after Erengrad. Hey, on. I'm impressed we kept building everything. We did expand quite a bit. We got 31 settlements. Gonna absorb this. Possible war with the Seducers and Nash because of bad relations, but nothing we can do about it. If they ignore us and just fight us of Corn like they should, we might fix relations with the tier 5 landmark. Exiles of Corn are currently in the Nergal realm, so they're gonna probably lose some territories. Question? What question? Let me hear it. Does look like this can get leveled up quite fast. This faction might just go after the Chimera Plateau. I'm kinda expecting them to. I think this war started this turn. I guess this is... Look at this, we're upgrading tier 4 here and we only have 4 population. So Nergal growth is quite amazing. This is not even without all we can have here. 576, I think they can even reach 1000 growth. Well, the Cathay caravans stop moving and say this one turn to get a destination, but it never happens. In order to find a new pet, do I have to have the region for it to happen? Not familiar with this, sorry, I've never not played Cathay. Sounds like a bug. Playing very good here. So this guy just beelining for undefended settlements. What the hell is this? Not even raiding. Oh, nice, it bounced back.
Father Nurgle.
Bounced back. This one is gonna be 17 turns. "17 turns." They limit this faction sooner than later. Currently rank 2. Who the hell is rank 1? Northern provinces, huh? Yeah, we got the good relation with Zinch. Slanesh, not so good. But this might still be fixable before they attack us, declare war. It's not like they can do anything to us though. Just trying to avoid conflicts where we don't want a conflict. But you know, numero uno has to make a lot of, you know, numero dos. These guys literally have one army on a crusade, and while they're ignoring everything else. I'm not sure we can clear that with just a low tier 1. It's gonna be a while before we get what we want. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. I'm gonna have to waste a turn because of that. We could hit this, this, and then this. Wasting a whole turn for this, it's... I don't like it. Pretty sure if you hit this, this, and then this, this might be actually a longer movement. You got a very impressive movement here. 191. But we won't be able to hold these two while we're hitting these two. So we have to go for Erengard first.
March on, children.
Maybe we have Erengard in range next turn. Last of the great cities of Kislev to fall. It's gonna get targeted. Their replenishment is way too slow. Unless we raise another army. And we have to get that other guy from the other side. They sack the city? What? Makes no sense.
Cultist of the Fly Lord. Destruct.
Hoping disinfect the armies.
Never.
We have to get the Nurgle's throat here. This is 46% movement. Should be exactly enough for the settlement. We'll channel some magical then. And let's take Volksgrad here. Got some couple of extra armies here so we can completely destroy Kislev. Don't think you will get into Kislev territory one army and you're gonna do shit here. You can smack it a couple of times, but if you really want to get rid of Kislev, you need to invest everything into military. Either they pressure you or you pressure them. There's no other way around. Hey, Dr. Arcade. Okay, we'll have some of them sneak into the city. Rest of the army will attack them in the same spot. Agrim will be nice here for summons.
Rancid footprints. Well blocked.
This army works to do well because the plague.
Nurgle's herald.
Order armor damage. It's momentum, and they'll get killed.
Purification. Nergal, blessed.
Nice to use a purple sun zeros here, but we don't have it. Often I'm just trying to get to a different position here. But even if that position makes sense, they are outnumbered, so it makes no sense. I should just invest units where it's viable to fight, not just move all around. Because in a session like this, when we get momentum, we just get ahead. Just on vigor alone. Like, what is this unit doing? They're flanking the city? It's almost like they're routing, right? Both Sargar are here, so this is a tough place. Just draw a big hill here and then we'll go to the top part of the city. Even if they don't damage here, they can't kill anybody here.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey, Fireball, check the recent reviews on Steam. I don't think I have to say anything else. That's pretty much outside the novelty of this game. I'm playing because of campaign in progress. I wanna finish Warhammer 3 achievements, like I said I would. I was planning to finish all the achievements in the last game. Well, if you turn on the stream, shut up, Belch. Okay, if you turn on the stream, you see here, the stream. Just ignore things on the left, you just imagining things. You can see the title here, you can see which game the streamer is playing. Then you can see tags, like English and other tags. And then you can, make up your own conclusions. If you want to be part of it or not. Unless you're really sick of Warhammer 2 and you played it enough and you want some new stuff with improvements, or you think you want, wait for the more Lampars. Another plague, she kept him. I need more talismans. Need also a little bit more replenishment here. This Norska are annoying them a bit as well. These guys might come down for the hell pit. This garrison is replenished.
Father Nurgle.
What?
I don't know about this.
Nurgle's uncleanest.
There's way too much range in this encounter. Maybe we can have drop on them close.
Lord of stench. A wondrous day. The joy of disease.
Worst case scenario, this guy get killed now.
I've got frost in my sores.
The great weapon's actually worse than the regular against Nurglings.
I bring the plague gift.
We have to deal with two dwarf lords, and they don't have a Tain for some reason in the city. It's tier 2. Tier 2 city.
I serve only the Ice Court.
Meanwhile, tier 2 city of the Warhammer 3 faction has a hero in the city.
Be gone. I will not disgrace my ancestors. Be gone.
The Fly Master.
I will not disgrace my ancestors. Do you take me for a wazzock?
Nurgle's uncleanest. Father's here.
No, I will not shame my clan. I will not disgrace my ancestors.
The joy of disease.
All this range can add up. My hope here is we get to their reinforcements on time. We can't let their units shoot. If they can't shoot, they can kill us. But we should have enough resistance in the first place. Its army is very weak against demons. But they do have a lot of numbers. We can put their leadership to the test, not just our resistance. We got 2 elite cavalry, but they're way too slow at dealing damage. Seeing this more attack, either technology or skills. Or at least veterancy might make a little bit better. The way it charges, it's so slow I don't even notice any charge damage or collision damage. It is possible that the unit can be so slow that it has no acceleration enough to make a charge. I might be also due to their attack animations. They have impressive stats, but they just need more attack. Let's put a prediction for this one. Pyrrhic Victory, blue, red order. Our army is pretty good, they do have numbers though. Unless we get rid of that army out of the city, we won't be able to take the city anytime soon, unless we add more quality to the army, which it's not an option. The characters should be all the quality we need. It's not like we are fighting somebody important, we're just dealing with minor factions. The goal here is to rush their reinforcements and not give them any chance to breed. Then use the voodoo to get rid of them. Vortex is not reliable though. What? I'm so sorry, friend. That is a beautiful battlefield for us.
Grandfather Nurgle's favorite.
And that's how Krakadrakas have fallen. Lost in the mountains. We can try to smack this one with our exalted, the Great Unclean One. This guy is good at dealing with single targets.
This is our calling. This is our blessing.
The dwarves will not be able to fight without crossbows. Their melee can't do anything against us.
I bring the blight. Good king.
I think they'll get stuck on their own mass. I need this guy there though. But, for Nergal armies you want characters with discipline and you want attack buffs. Press cleavers preferably.
Praise the Earthfather! Earthfather's child, marching!
We still have to deal with another dwarf lord there.
Rot and ruin.
Soulblight is gonna be good here.
And rot.
Situation like this where glittering scales, the brass cleaver rule, or stuff like Vigor Mortis. Since this is a long grinder, we are going to cast the upgrade Soul Blight. It has a longer duration, a little bit less power. Only there's a downside for miscast.
The fester pours.
No miscast.
Greater demon of Nurgle.
The Garen one doesn't have damage armor yet. Not this one, no.
To festering children.
Yeah, this is another high rank. This is very good here.
Despair. Decay. Decompose. Rot. Fester. Pass. Box.
We could risk Purple Sun of Zerios, but it's more dangerous to us than to the enemy. So we'll not take our chances. The Storm Scream of Corruption will be enough to win here.
Hail! Decay!
Father is repositioning. Nurgle infuses me.
One does lower their armor and damage, the other one deals magical armor piercing damage. This is an easy way to clear the last resistance here. We're not even taking damage, we didn't even get a single fecundity here.
Father Nergal himself. Yes. There. Off I go.
There's enough for a terror here. We actually activated the blessings ourselves.
Pull them apart. Blisters, fevers, weeping sores.
We could rout them here by activating terror. Just cast us with Red Knight and they'll rout. I know kill more of them because there's gonna be a follow-up. The toads are grinding them slowly as well. And they're not gonna last long.
One eye. Rotters. Grandfather Nurgle's favorite.
Those visitations did massive damage on the overcast. We're trying to get rid of the character here, so it's good that we had access to that. Come on, die already.
Blood and guts!
That guy's sort of even, man, the dwarf lords are so tough to kill. Trigger for the AI, for the player is overkill, Rune Lord just superior. This was such a this is like a spawn camp. This is such a nice reinforcement position for us. Having to kill them all though, so we're gonna have to have more of the settlement. But the settlement will be a joke in a follow-up. There's 1,000 dead dwarves here, and not dead demons. Might even get full replenishment.
Praise the Fly Lord!
Rot and ruin! Rust and rot! Absolutely! Crush them!
I bet you wish you're not unbreakable right now.
The Festa Boars! Rot power! Greater demon of Nurgle!
I mean, you can say the Pox Riders and a Grinder did good, but most of the skills are because Stream of Corruption damaged them. Close victory. They nearly had us. This is an example of a heroic victory here. And this should be the end of Krakadrak, I think. They might have a settlement in Kislev, but at least their main place is going down. Hey, welcome Valley. I'm gonna check out that Warhammer 40k XCOM game, not now. This guy needs Renown and Feared, and we have such a nice buffs. Yeah, this is a full replenishment. These things are bugged because we attacked a single guy. It does not count the rest of the army for stuff like 3-bit, for example. Or the captives. It counts this properly because it's 111.55. But the amount of captives is not also calculated properly because we attacked this guy. This does not count. At least the replenishment is giving a proper result. I have a feeling if this guy had a massive army and this guy was reinforcing single guy, this would have been way worse.
Leave only decaying bodies. Father Nergal.
Another Renown Feared. What does this do now? We have 5 characters with now Renown Feared, and we can recruit rank 5 units now. Summon rank 5 units. 4 more and we get rank 9. That's nice if you're doing a big Nurgle campaign with lots of characters. Summoning rank 9 units, especially Nergal ones, that's pretty strong. Nergal has stronger Renown and Feared.
Lord of Stench.
I forgot to put a Sycophant here now. That doesn't really matter. I do want to have him on this guy to get a little bit more experience. Vulric. This guy is gonna need experience as well. I want this guy in the main army. I'm finding disciplined plague ridden for some reason. I guess it's just rare stuff. Just want it for the main army, the rest one don't really care.
Nurgle's uncleanest.
Battle skill for the cavalry is melee defense and charge bonus. No attack, QQ. Physical resistance speed on the veteran ones, that's actually not bad. Plague Toad and Pox Rider units plus 3 charge.
What a wonderful gift!
Yeah, I should get some plague drones.
Heralds, hostels break open. Joy
That's nice. Rank 5 immediately.
horde.
Plague drones gonna make a difference in an army like this. There's some targets just get demolished by these units. Make some battles faster as well.
Destruction wrought. Nergal.
Very quick there with medium casualties, huh? How far are we from any battle here? Turns, I think. This is mountain terrain. Means 4 turns replenishment, at least. I don't want to switch the plague as well. Yeah, I've seen 2 disciplined cultists. One in the main army because of royal battles. And I have not seen any plague ridden with disciplined. Sad there's no other alternative. Everything else is just crap. Discipline is so good for Nergal.
What? March. Horde. Rotbag. Swords weak. Pox riders.
Yeah, just all RNG.
Father is reaper.
Kind of bizarre you can summon this inside immediately. It's like menace below.
Harbinger of rot.
pestilence. Wherever Earthfather are.
Guy's on a horse, so he's fast, 90. That's a medium chaos steed or something. I risk go capture things in the city. Who told you to stop?
So I go.
Grandfather Nurgle's favorite. Happy to move. A distraction. Titan ones. Greater demon of Nurgle.
Greater Pincushion of Nergal.
Harbinger of rot.
This is the minor Pincushion of Nergal.
One-eyed rotters. This one belongs to us. Nurgle says.
Worshipper of disease.
Lord of maggots.
You guys see how much health he lost to ranged with 57% resistance and 55 armor? What are the resistances anyways when you're such a large target? Capturing the city is gonna be faster than to kill them.
Spreading past. Taliban, obey. Rot. Fester. Pass. I'm moving, children. Leaving a bilious tread.
What happened there, friends? You all dead. I lost the will to fight.
Flame sword. Ready.
This skill might rout them as well, the rest of them at least. We lost or half our army in numbers to this auto-resolve. 4+ turns of replenishment without the plague. It's good at shooting the Great Unclean One because it's a massive health pool and it's easy to heal. It's really bad if they shoot it and then you don't have over like 30 resistance.
Make yourselves at home, children. Father Nurgle, the Fly Master.
We need infrastructure building here first, very important for early Nergal.
Joy of disease. What a wonderful gift!
So these guys now have Novchosia. Got 2 armies in this area. Very fascinating how these orcs went a longer route to attack settlement with 8 unit garrison. And a decent target was here as well. They really think they have no chance against that otherwise. I don't really care if the orcs take a couple of these settlements, as long as it's not Kislev or a major faction.
Follower of pests.
They have enough characters to beat the tier 1 garrison, so we can't let defend unless we just pop another army. And we already have enough right now.
Maggots in mouth. Strongest Rotbara. Poxmakers. Father Nergal, Lord of Stench.
This guy's just trolling us here. What the fuck are they even doing here? At war with Ungrim, and yet somehow they can afford an army being all the way here.
Your last mistake. This is impudence. Nurgle's uncleanest.
In a spot where we can't attack. Which means they can't attack us either.
I bring the plague gift. Time to camp. Most delightful.
We don't really care about this attrition. Put one of these poisoners to the Lord somewhere at least.
A wondrous day.
Need to get rid of this, guys. I think this is the last settlement. They actually have two. Looks like Plain of Tsar as well. Occupy this one, raise the other one.
Nurgle's beloved.
Yeah, I need some experience. Hey, Klazek. Thank you very much.
Have you seen that shit?
Yoo-hoo.
Holy shit! What the hell?
Everywhere I look, there's like a... There's characters. Characters, no characters, no characters, no characters, no characters. Meanwhile, the hero experience of the campaign map is next to nothing.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Both of these are fortified. Let's try to get some experience here. Success, not even a rank up. This one is going into the army.
Seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Go with Pox Fulcrum since it's a little more reliable.
More disease. More strength.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit!
What we got here? Some poop items. Yes, at least this one is very good against the mortals. They don't have much magic attacks on. Only get more phys resist, but also get a terror. So it's solid here.
Oh my god!
It's better than occultist.
Seen that shit? Holy shit!
This is a terrible weapon, but we don't have anything else. 2 defense and penalty to base weapon damage. Maybe just at least regular damage. So Warrior Bane would take away 8 of his damage. It's like nothing.
Your pale, wintry flesh will.
There's another slot for a hero and economy as well. Yeah, this place is gonna be good economy because they're both 4 region provinces. Should take these 2 regions. Go first. There's a rebellion here, and it looks like. I mean, it should be Nergal, but I think the last time I saw him dead. Unlocked Nergal's visitations. A random plague will be given to every settlement army in this province upon completion. God damn, this is so bad. Random plague. Hopefully it's far away from everything when we use that. Can we click on any settlement for this? Has to be our settlement. I has to click. We have to. No, hold on. Let's see. Maybe I can click on their settlement. This is army as well. Again, it has to be in enemy territory. And we can move for 3 turns. Hit me on the head with something.
Father's here.
At least they should let you pick which one. There's so many shit stuff.
A wondrous day.
Those manifestations need to rework on the moment they got released, really. We've seen Slanation Nurgle right so far, and few feel like average at best, so the rest is just crap. All needs like triple buffs or some shit. Matt says the army can't move criteria is so freaking bad design. I can't even fathom what CDS was smoking. I'll get you in better. There's urgency of hunting for souls, closing rifts before the spawn armies. Can't even make this shit up. Probably made by the people who never played the game. A lot of their devs suck at the meta game, it's like obvious over the years.
I wish you sickness, but not death.
So Kairos wants a defensive alliance. I think as long as Ice Court exists, we don't need this. We're not on alliance, he seems to be just really bad sucking here. Tay is buffed to no end because nobody's really attacking them. Same way with Kislev, but at least we're pressuring Kislev. It seems fine, but we don't have to do it right now. They're allied with Kurgan Warband. I don't know how that works, but you know, Marienburg and the Empire thing, I guess. Their capitals probably have outposts, right? It's not ideal right now. Looks like the Ropesmen were confederated. Second confederation for Ice Court.
You have rejected Grandfather Nurgle's embrace for the last time.
And now that we see this, we should have allied the Oracles of Zinch. Don't even have that bad relations here, and he has other enemies, and he still declares war. The army spawned here now instead of here. City might be done to the rebels. Oh, they attacked the vampires. Oh, that's good. A storm of sewage. For 7 days and 7 nights it rains, and the crumbling sewers below ground prove unable to cope. Their fetid contents erupt from the earth, flooding the land and wreaking waste. How best to avail yourself of this sensational opportunity? I'll get replenishment. Wallow in the filth. Order your Talibans to bathe in the disease-strewn brown waters. The countless bacteria within shall work wonders upon their festering flesh. Thank you, Chief. 10% replenishment army 6 turns. Well, at least there's a replenishment went. This surge is happening too fast for 20% to matter. So we are at war with 24 factions. One goes down, one joins the war. It's almost yeah, let's keep it declaring war on the player. They don't have enough for their plate with 20 plus enemies.
Such a thing is impossible.
This brings joy. Dog off.
One turn before this got built on. Guess I can send Epidemius to clear this thing. Wars are dying. Foreign provinces are thriving.
For souls, abyss yourself before me, and I shall consider your needs.
Trying to avoid a war with him. So seems like too expensive. It's a deal.
We have acquiesced.
And it should recover. Should be a few turns though. Lauren Falls one settlement rank 14. Interesting. One more war for us, huh? 25 enemies again.
An ice witch bows to no one.
Plague Father.
Ooh, the last great city of Kislev is in range. Who's this guy? Confident.
Cultist of the plague god.
Good to get some levels on the settlements, but it seems so poor. Has to have walls as well.
Grandfather bids us march.
Forgot to return the settled Sig of Andera, but we still had enough movement here. Okay. High score is officially fucked here. Do this bell, just a short break, I'm gonna get a drink first. Be back, boys. This is the last city of Kislev, the Great One. Erengrad, Prague and Kislev are pretty much required for Kislev to be powerful. Without any of these cities, they are just a crippled faction. This was our goal here, cripple Kislev. I feel like if we just if we just stayed in the Chaos Waste, we would have been besieged by massive Kislev eventually. Would have just looked bad. Instead, targeting them like this, I think it's the way to go. Last fight we had like 5 Nurglings get destroyed. Let's see how many we can destroy here. Looks like a tier 5 settlement with bug towers. Just be like the biggest concentration of stuff here that could be put there. Now we can't hide the whole army, but we can hide some of the stuff.
Disease is a boon.
I want the Nurglings to get destroyed. Still trying to trigger the new bloody on Plague Father. Reason why we don't have it because I specialize in Nurglings. I think first time is the way to go with him, but if you're ever gonna play this guy, don't specialize Nurglings, I think. Nurglings are way too much for the enemy if you specialize Nurglings. Literally anything works on this guy. I'd like to see his health and some other units in Nurglings here, because there's gonna be like 3+ armies of Nurglings anyways.
Nurgle's pestilent brewmaster. Tugad, plague weaver. The Pox Father. Untitled Chapter. Trail.
Worshipper of disease.
This guy's will drop here. It's probably gonna be fast to go to the door. Get the big guy to break the door.
Infestation abound. Spreading her father's word. One festering foot.
Maggot King. Plague. Taliban. Infection is inevitable. A new world.
It's gonna be a while before we get in here, but it's enough presence to keep them busy. Guys are a little bit struggling here. Was fast. You can drop me a heal here. Go in. Sort of glaives.
The perfect plague. My experiment succeeds.
Let the guns shoot. Fair immune on the glaives. See what kind of shot can we do at this short range.
The great orthodoxy protects us!
Looks like there's gonna be no shot there. Looks like he's getting sniped by 2 units here.
Corruption is salvation. Cut them open. Grandfather embraces me. Look at
and experiment. Kugat, plague, fly, bear.
Grant decom.
So they just disengaged, they totally ignored this unit.
Unspeakable Poxies.
How is this unit taking damage? Winged Lancers. Don't have magic.
Is ours. The love of Nergal. Pox, plague, and pus. So be it.
Must have been some charge on.
Putrid. Come here. Nurgle. Same. Nugget King go. Kugat, plague weaver. Over here. A new brew. They die. My experiment succeeds. Plague weaver.
Shoot the Ice Guard there. Cannons, not even that big because it's a visible wall.
Yes.
The hero will go for 5 group in a fecundity. They just seem to be disengaging here. They drop these Nurglings.
Kugat, assaulting. Decimate them.
It's a nice 5-unit heal here.
Perfect play.
This one is taking too much pressure, we should disengage at this point.
Mother King, slay.
I have a feeling these guys don't even want to fight there. So much about Nurglings getting killed, huh? Kill the rest of the unit.
Cleanliness is blasphemy. The rocks rise.
Plague bearer. Root bearers. Burn. It is done. Slaughter them. Swords ruling.
Nice hit. Let's go, Plague Bearers and looking so hot here. This is the other unit run out of ammo.
Joyfully I move.
Enemy die!
Engaging the rock fiends.
Goddamn, how the hell did the non-Nurglings get killed here?
Time
Yeah, that just took forever to get in the city, huh?
Plague ridden. Yes. Kugas, repositioning.
No more great cities of Kislev. I would like to see one of the Demons of Chaos. You know, obviously a future one, either from the DLC or, you know, whatever. Have an ability that every city raised by this legendary lord, or this lord, cannot be resettled until this lord gets wounded, then they all get reset. So let's say there's a new Demon of Chaos, one of the legendary lords, and his ability trait is every time they raise a city, it's permanently raised until the lord gets wounded. And the lords get wounded, all cities raised by that lord would get reset, and they can be resettled again, only they get raised again by that lord. I like to see that as one of the abilities on one of the Demons of Chaos Legion Lords. So you don't have to, you know, every time occupy like Kislev, Prague, or the Erengrad, but instead this lord just raises them, and as long as he's not wounded, they cannot be resettled. Should be unique to one lord of Demons of Chaos. If not, maybe for the Chaos factions on like rank 40 plus. Another Plague Doctor. It's one of the best followers we can get. There's another city that fallen here. Ooh, this one gives us massive income. Tradable resource produced plus 10%. Go damn! We can produce 10% more trade resources. When they rework this faction and make it produce resources so we can trade more. So we're gonna need a little bit more replenishment.
I must test my contagion.
Plague Doctor is actually pretty good. Yeah, Plague Doctor.
Father Nurgle.
It's kind of gonna be like one of our best followers. They've been they released two small hot fixes in one patch. Chance of plague spreading plus 15%. I don't think some of the Chaos faction should even care about settlements. And there have to be a system that, at least for some of them, that does not promote tedious grinding. I mean, for the corn, whatever they have might make sense. I think one faction have a unique system with their lords and race settlements. Maybe the more settlements they raise, the more income they generate from battles, although they get wounded. This could be a whole faction mechanic and ability for one of the Legend Lords. So he's immediately making 1,000 per turn, huh? They haven't done anything regarding trade weapon value. Asking a half a year.
Strongest Rottbearer!
Cultist of the Plague God.
I scored. They just confederated the second time. But, they confederated a dying faction this time, unlike the first time.
Hunger for souls.
Make sure all of Chaos is at war with Kislev.
Ready!
These guys are a vassal and they don't really like us. Maybe I should have asked Gris to join war against Kislev before they declare war on us. Guess a little bit more for to the grinder.
Bloodshed!
These guys seem like they're gonna cause trouble unless they got to war with the other Kislev faction.
Embodiment of fear. Slaught what want. Explain.
War, join, now, you.
Done.
Says they're all getting harassed.
A crude attempt to subjugate.
First flank. Death. Decay. Rip. Nurgle's beloved.
Well, now we can go against those orcs that have been bothering us here.
Anyway, grandfather desires.
I'm gonna sack this one before. Let's give them a present here.
cultist of the Fly Lord. A pox to cripple them.
They do have some resistance to attrition, being greenskins. I think this area is Oran for the most part.
Best plague bearer.
But we made a move in this city in a while. Was gonna need a couple of turns.
An ice witch bows to no one.
Crushing defeat, huh?
Rockbearer will join Nurgle, blessed Rosan, blood, bird, make corpse.
I don't look like we just hit him single time there. Hey there, bro. There's a plague in the Empire going right now. Should make sure that they're plagued constantly.
Father Nurgle! Father Nurgle!
Need some more money soon. This one is hitting tier 5. Gonna be crazy expensive. Next turn already.
Turn to pass!
In a world where we can out-resolve this battle while losing about 100 to 150 Nerglings. Instead of having to do this battle 50 plus times per campaign. Just this one in particular. I'm not talking about the 2 other types of battles, which are sometimes even worse than this.
Destroy all! Leave only Nurgle's rot!
It's a rare item. Instead of having 1 power per 9 seconds, you get 1 power per 8 seconds. Terrible. It's the whole auto is all useless. It's the worst thing about the Warhammer 3. My opinion. By far the worst thing. It scales with difficulty and it just punishes you for, you know, auto-resolving. Even for the most tedious battles. Hey, Disco.
God. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Bug reported. I'm gonna give them command. They're not. Going somewhere, friend? Not really trying to fight, they're trying to push the unit to get to the other side. Well, useless. You know when they added the game with Malus and all the good stuff after that, especially gameplay related, not technical, most of it. That didn't see the day of the light of day in Warhammer 3. So the game is kind of missing the last 2 years of Warhammer 2. Most of it. Which kind of tells us like the continuation of the project was not first playing on Mortal Empires, but instead on these mini campaigns. Is it really that bad, tablet? I noticed my viewer numbers on Warhammer 3 are real bad. So I'm guessing that everything else is also much worse too. Well, what can you do? It is what it is. It's the current state of things. If you're only alive during the good times, you would miss 80% of your stuff, right? City Slicker Initiative? God damn. That's a low blow. Everybody's sleeping and you're doing City Slickers Initiative? Bring me howdy. Deck bro, man of the people. Goddamn Scorn! Scorn, why are you even here? Seralt is not here. Don't you just come to this stream because of Seralty? Look at all these city slickers. Oh, Seralt is here? My bad, didn't see you there. So why can't we have an auto-resolve on this type of battle where we just lose like 100 to 150 Nurglings? I guess it's technology isn't there yet. I blame Elon Musk, he hired all the rocket scientists. This company is no longer have any more people, and just expand into multiple teams, multiple projects, multiple games. Ka-ching, 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 money, money, money. Nobody can even work on the games anymore properly. No creative freedoms allowed, no talents left, everybody's just marching on Song of One Guy. Who else? Blame Elon. You guys heard Elon only hires geniuses? That's why there's nobody left on CA that can actually do any good work anymore. He hired them all. Pox spreader. Let's increase the plug on the local armies. The toughest part of when you're taking a settlement takes 4 turns to get a building up, but it also takes several turns to replenish as well. The settlement, it's possible it can flip. We don't really have a garrison building. Garrisons are tied to infrastructure in the core building. Another renowned and feared. Hold on. Fine.
Word for destruction.
Maybe some of the Empire underestimates this and comes down here. This is Norska. Finish those dwarves there, push those orcs, push those vampires, clear those Slanesh there, finish over the rest of Kislev. Wait for the next rift. Round of rifts.
Father Nurgle.
I veto this.
This is a tier 4 arm.
Such a thing is impossible.
This is the capital of the Lamian Brotherhood. It's out of war, but if we manage to garrison this one up, it can hold the pass here.
Your last mistake. Father's here.
No, mortal. No.
Lord,
This guy's getting close to renown and feared.
Cultist of the plague god.
plague bearer. Make vomit then slay.
Leader of the decay cult.
My grin on Palantir uses mist resistance a little bit more. What armor is also good on cost.
Kneel before the despair lord.
Nurgle's uncleanest.
Gold Tooth could be close attack the settlement as well. Isn't there anything more depressing than a rank 1 Master Necromancer? The only thing that comes close to mine is rank 1 Lich Priest, but that's a hero, not a lord. Why do we have only one type of unit? We need more armies, and we need cheap armies if we get more armies. This is our most cost-effective unit. It's one of our best units in the faction as well. So we get more quality, which we don't need. It costs us more, which means less armies. We're at war with 25 factions. 25. Heard right. So Nurglings in most of the extra armies with just supported by a couple of characters. Have any allies? No. When you expand in Warhammer 3, you have to be ready for lots of wars. So you're gonna need lots of military. The game does not want you to expand.
Father Nergal himself. Help each other, children.
Even if I add just 2 quality units in every army that has just Nurglings, it will increase cost by over 2,000 per turn. And then when we need an extra army, it will just increase even further. So, in other words, it's not worth using anything other than Nurglings in any army above 4, 5, 6 right now. While we still have currently 3 armies that don't just have Nurglings. Unless you count ones that has extra heroes, then 4. So 3 armies look like this. And that's ideal. Because we need armies and we don't want to pay for them. As you can see, we can summon plague bears. So it's not just Nurglings, there's also Exalgrid Unclean One.
Off I go. Pull them apart.
Nurglings are quite horrible at breaking the door.
Well done, children. Blisters, fevers, weeping sores.
By the time we get any momentum, any captures are gonna build us so many towers.
Harbinger.
Or we might trigger army losses by then.
I'll destroy them! Joyous destruction!
Does this guy have 44 defense because of the center?
Grandfather Nurgle's favorite.
We'll push that skeleton unit to get to the other side.
To festering children.
That was a splash damage there. Got a full hit. I'm playing Kate later this month on a Sovereign stream.
Spreading pus.
As you can see, we've done an ending on all the Nurglings. Nurglings get countered with magic. If we don't have magic, then they can't kill us. Has to be a above average army at least. This is just a shit faction, so even if we had half what we have right now, we'd clear them, but Nurglings are cheap, we can fill up full army.
Father is repositioning. Crush them!
Graveguard can do good against Nurglings.
I bring the blight.
Nurglings are blocking the Exalted from attacking. Okay, we can get some momentum here.
They will decay. Pull them apart.
Hey, home run.
I'll destroy them. am their ruin. Nergal infuses me. By Nurgle's command.
I think I've ever seen any female named Dirk.
Crush them! They will decay. Pull them apart.
How did you lose leadership there? Oh, Skaven slaves. So they get Skaven slaves and Skaven slave slingers from the outpost?
Look,
Jesus.
the point is ours. Buboes, phlegm, blood, and guts.
Skaven slaves wanting to fight demons. It's not gonna go good for them.
I'll destroy them! I'm moving, children. Happy to move. Off I go!
Oh, their attack. And the Graver can go nice against the Nergalings, but the problem is they're heavily outnumbered.
Greater demon of
They have limitations. The attack buffs so can fight outnumbered.
This one belongs to us. Rot and ruin. Rot
Slipped.
and rot.
Nergal seems to be really bad at destroying barricades and shit, because they literally have no damage.
Blisters, fevers, weeping sores.
An upgrade is nice. For 6 you get a good debuff. you can see, whoever asked about why only Nurglings, anything else would have just been a waste of economy. This is our cheapest and most cost-effective unit. If we get extra armies, it'll be characters and Nurglings. They'll eventually hit a wall with a quality army, but it's gonna be a while before it happens. They're like XCOM. I get mixed feelings. $13,000 experience in a talisman preservation. Now that's a reward. Lamian Brotherhood has been destroyed.
Father Nurgle.
Almost our 6th renowned and feared, so we can recruit rank 6 units.
This will bring Grandfather such joy. Father's here. Don't make me pick a favorite.
Well, add some heroes to this army. The planation gonna be very slow here, so we're gonna have to stay here for a bit.
I am great powerful warlord. You are impressed by my tail size, yes, yes.
These guys are holding the north.
Nurgle's uncleanest.
Definitely be looking for talismans.
Take, Father.
Guys have first dips. What's that crap item? Here? Do everybody a favor and don't use this item, just get rid of it. Maybe they fix it eventually. That is such a bad item.
An ice witch bows to no one.
We have to take these 2 settlements here and 2 more armies will do other things. Those are the armies to target rifts. Erengrada. Probably gonna summon an army there, temporary one. Got me another tier 4. Another tier 4. This is a basic military setup already. I think I'm only ever going to build this one if it's a tier 5 slot. This is just 2 more basic military buildings. Last two will be Demonic XX and Lesser Garden of Blight. Slowly running out of money again. That's what happens when you're expanding and have a lot of buildings to build. Need those injections. We are just also need to get more military at the same time, so we can't really go positive. 7 armies right now. Karak Doom is here. It's a pretty safe spot. And we have a faster cycling on the military buildings. Pretty expensive though. We are now at 36 settlements, 8 provinces, 7 armies, 5 cultists, 6 plague ridden. We're getting more cultists. The favor is just running out. We're gonna run out. I don't think we can get another army here. Even a temporary one. We currently have this one is currently a temporary one, and this one is a temporary one. I'm just thinking of making them permanent because of the expansion. There's like no way we can get another one right now. We put the banner here. Might actually give us enough movement. I'm destroying Kislev here while waiting for the next round of rifts. That to Kislev. Got the solid economy going, it's like, but we're relying on battles to pay for things as well. Like this would be like a nice turn. Like this is like not even acceptable. We need more turns like this. Buildings just add up too much cost with the expansion. Then we need more armies. Basically, we need to sack big cities. Sack this one with the ability to gain another like what 30,000. We've been at 55,000 right now. We should have done it. And they wouldn't have the movement on the same turn to follow up, so it would have been an additional turn. I will find a targets to sack. Or worst case scenario, we'll drop one army. We also try to spread more plagues and hope this gives us money. I'm spending way too much. That's why we're doing so well as well. This might make sense.
Master.
We already did it this turn. I guess I'll get this. We already did this, and holy shit, it's been such a long turn. We already did everything. God damn, we already did everything this turn. I guess once this army starts fighting again, should be fine. We can infect this guy. I get a little bit more money going. If it spreads, if it spread, we get a little bit more money as well. But trying to get growth going here, 533. I don't want it to spread the settlements, I want to spread in this direction. So basically what happens here, if you force land or force disembark, you will not be asked to move this character next turn. Because the character loses a little bit movement. This one has to go one of these armies here. This much territory requires lots of money and like unrealistic amount. And we need armies at the same time.
Father Nurgle.
Should be spreading the money plagues every turn now. It's a little bit more, but yeah, probably best to just disband some units and like in this army here. Like this one goes a long way. 271 per turn now.
Useful to herald.
Yeah. Probably add another plague drones here later, but for now just get rid of it. This is a little bit better. These guys are cheap, the one is more expensive, we don't really need them here. 2 plague drones just because this guy is specialized. Otherwise probably disband those 2. Yeah, plague drones have way more attack than those cavalry guys, but there are only 10 in the unit, not 24 with unlimited bonus. We should get some rewards out of this, right? This is useless. This might happen. At least we have a spy satellite over this guy.
Your last mistake.
This will probably not happen this campaign. Unless you expand like quite a bit. 6k positive income with Nergal. It's literally impossible in a regular campaign. And tier 5 settlement, yeah, that's happening. Who's gonna pay for it though? 16,000 just to pay for this building. Yeah, we should drop one army for sure. This guy here clears here, and then here, so this guy has nothing to do here. It's just costing us for nothing. Yeah. That's not sustainable. Next army is more realistic, and now we have an option to rise an army here. There's still plenty of time before the next roar, for next army rifts. Until then, Toxfarter will clear this Slanesh faction, and we'll probably having moved from rift to rift here on the next round. Build up treasure a bit. Unlikely anybody goes hostile here, but it's possible. So I bet RNG can still strike next few turns with this Corn faction and the Slanesh. Ogres can attack from the other side. Kislev has to be destroyed, even if we don't really care about these lands. It's like, imagine playing Slanesh, Exiles of Corn, or Poxmakers or Nurgle not destroying Kislev. That shit makes no sense to me. No matter what a campaign is supposed to be, there's a Kislev has to get destroyed. Play with these 3 factions. Zinch, maybe. Zinch looks like more into those guys there, but if Zinch has red in the deserts, goddamn, it looks like all demons might have a desert red. Which it's kind of absurd. I don't think demons should have any climate uninhabitable or unpleasant, really. Winds of magic and corruption is their climate, right? Doesn't matter where. Some kind of general oversight. It's okay if a faction or two don't have climate mechanics or gameplay.
Until I decide otherwise, you are but flesh awaiting contagion.
So all demons have the same climate setup. All demons being red in the desert seems arbitrary. Why does Zinch get it? The elves are coming for Erengard. Who else can have Erengard? I don't care. Priority here is destroy Kislev. I don't really care about us with else. This bounced down. These guys didn't move because of this guy. Yeah, I'm waiting for the next round of rifts here. This is gonna be it for tonight, boys. Nergal to be continued. This is gonna be, like I said, a longer campaign. It's not gonna be as long as Deuces and Ash, but it's gonna be a longer campaign. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see ya tomorrow. Good night.